Alright, gotta get our asses out of here. Staircase, staircase. In a bit of rare form, we used the elevator to unlock the stairs. In the progression curve around here. Got it! No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, 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 good. Oh. Do I dare go down? I mean, we have to go everywhere usually. Fuck. I hear something. Huh. The news is that there's an SMG. Also, spooky wheelchair. So how's your day, Mr. Spooky Wheelchair? Oh, it gets way louder as you approach it. It's a wheelchair. Where's the person that was using it? I don't like how it reacted to my proximity. Oh, it's an SMG. Are we implying that the guy in the wheelchair had the SMG? Oh, it's 32 rounds of ammunition. Great for its continuous firing. That was all my SMG. Wow, he fired everywhere. It feels like the implication is somebody was in a wheelchair with an SMG and they got attacked by something and they shot everywhere and they got killed and probably dragged through that... back through there. And yet, it was spinning like like somebody had just been here, but I never heard gunshots. And I would have been here. I would have been nearby, most likely, when the attack happened, if the wheels are still spinning. Concern. It's all just junk. I don't think there's anything important here. There's a spacious space. Oh, suspicious space between the shelf and the wall. I thought she was saying a spacious space, and I was like, excuse me? Streaks of blood, as if something got dragged, are continuing on the back of the shelf. No, it's more like they start from the back of the shelf. There's a suspicious space, but I can't squeeze into there. There's no way I can move the shelf either. Is something gonna come out at me? I was wondering if it might look different if I turn my light off. There's this room. Maybe this is where the thing came from? They're saying the blood came from back there. Maybe this is where the monster started. The blood trail continues into the elevator. Part of me wants to peek in, but then it's a little creepy too. Yeah, I don't think I'd recommend that right now. Are you gonna attack me? Are we doing this? Are we doing a jump scare? I just expect the thing to come out. Yeah, well, we checked everything. Is my weapon reloaded? Yeah. You never know what sights or sound might be around every corner. Second floor. So I've already been everywhere here. It's just that the door was locked before. But opening this door doesn't give me anything new. But I might as well try to unlock it. Oop. Nope. I thought I had to unlock it. I guess it's a key, so it doesn't matter. It's not a unlock from behind situation. Big Bang? The third floor is new. Yep. This should be the top. Well, there's a roof. So the third floor is my original goal, is to meet up with those patients. Oh. Disgusting. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Oh, that was the doll. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too? Stanley Coleman. Oh, it opens. I wasn't sure if it would open. What the fuck? Oh, it's one of you guys. I haven't seen one of you for a while. That's not a good sound. Oh, I'm stuck a little bit. Okay, so there's two enemies up here. There's a door over here. It's locked. And by locked, I mean broken. Deuces. Well, that was a thing. You can almost forget that it's still light outside. Yeah, that's all that was there. Most likely. You'd almost expect a light to be coming out of the crack under the door. Was there anything over here? Nah. The special treatment room. For people that want special treatment. This floor got some special treatment. There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on the top of the typewritten sentence. The trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing. This looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christie would have been better off if she had been fired. Jesus Christ. The entire history of this place is a nightmare, as summarized by one document. Every single sentence was bad. I've unlocked it, but it's like... Okay. Nice to meet you, Christy. Flowing freely, your ebony hair, like the night sky, scattering fragrance, my heart, clamoring in my chest, like a storm, you trifle with it, your pristine glance, like a feast when you smile, my thoughts, disturbed, my breath, like opium, it drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feeling so well. I shouldn't have left this place get to me. Should never have gone crazy, but it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley Coleman. Disgusting. She does not like the dolls at all. Just questioning a little bit whether I should deal with the nurse. I did unlock the door. Sometimes part of my game instinct tells me that, like, if you unlock a door, then whatever's behind it might be important. So maybe you have to defeat the nurse to get something that's behind them. But it also might just be that contextually she was locked in there. She might be the one that the note was even about. It might be more that she was imprisoned in there and the door could be unlocked from the outside to show that she was locked in there. And that might be the storytelling for why the door is locked, and not that the door being locked is a mechanical thing. I generally want to save ammo, but also don't want to fight something that's that close to me in such a small area, because they'll probably get a hit it in on me. That's bad. Getting hit's bad. Another save. This one torn down, it looks like. Ooh. You're getting more stun gun items. There's a good variety, but nothing I would need. How do you use a stun gun in this game? Is it just a weapon slot? Yeah, it is. Interesting. It's probably like a really effective melee weapon, and that's why it has limited ammo. I don't know. My go-to mechanical expression for how this would work would be Resident Evil, but the stun gun in Resident Evil uses itself automatically when you get grabbed. And I don't think that's quite what this one's for. These are everywhere. Heather. Heather, my most sacred lover. I'm always watching you, no matter where you are, or what you may be doing. I have never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely. Yet with a single key to this door, those feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient. It's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I long to hold you in these hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? Ask that idiot doctor. Underground garage? I don't know what underground garage means, but I know what behind the shelves would potentially mean, that blood streak area. But why garage? There's not a single person here who's right in the head. Not just in this hospital. I mean in all of Silent Hill. Except me, Stanley Coleman. Oh boy. There's a good variety, but nothing I would need. They seem to be suggesting that I need to figure out how to get behind those shelves I saw. Unless by garage they mean like a later location back out in Silent Hill. Like maybe there's a garage that goes under the building that I can access when I'm not in the middle of being here or something. I don't know. I'm grasping a little bit. I'm gonna keep exploring. And as I go, we'll see. Let's see. Roof. Basement. Storeroom. No, she circled it. It probably is behind that blood streak area. That probably is where I get the key. I just couldn't do it then, I don't think. Maybe I need an item to do it? I didn't mean to. It startled me. What? Really? Fuck it, let's go to the basement, I guess. No. Well, that's annoying. I didn't mean to get in the elevator. I was just trying doors and I accidentally used the elevator. I think I need to run all the way back now, because it won't open on the third floor of the basement. Am I... Yeah, I met this one. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go to the basement now. I wasn't really planning on doing it this soon. I was gonna go check out that floor, but now I'm accidentally down here again. In the creepy place. I guess they must be in that elevator. I don't like it. Not the map. Instant camera. Perfume. I'm not sure what you'd use these for. We're gonna use the camera here? Oh, to take a picture of what's back there. Oh, that's spooky. Because then whatever develops in that photo is going to be like where I just was. That's creepy. Oh, never mind. It's just a code. 7548. Gotcha. I thought something horrible like a creature was going to be back there. It's like, no. Then you're finding out via the Polaroid that your arm was just with that thing. Okay, it's a code. 7548. Okay. So I could have solved that the first time I was here. I just needed a push to indicate that there was something to do. Dare I peek again? No? She threw away the camera after one photo. I'm sure it'll never be useful ever again. Just a little weird to throw the camera away like that. But okay. You just expressed why it was useful. Did that same sound play when I was at the same part of the staircase last time? Spooky. It was making knocking noises at me. Alright, back to trying to explore this place. Let's head towards the date room. Because if this is all dead ends, then I can quickly cut this off. Alright, so I can't get to that door at all. And that one doesn't open. There we go. Alright, so now we can check with the main hallway, which has so many doors. Didn't we? I think we kept Maria in one of those rooms for a bit. She was sleeping in one of those rooms for a while. Oh, hey. I needed my code anyway. Alright. I forgot it though. 7548 I think maybe? But I'll just check. Oh, we've hit the part where it loops. We have enough now. Backside of shelf. 7548. I actually remembered it. Ah. Ta-da! Please don't kill me or whatevs. That wouldn't be very nice. Oh, are they being nice? Oh, where are you going, camera? Are they being nice to me? Is it calm in here right now? There's so many doors to try, so it'd be a godsend if there wasn't a monster in this hallway. Those doors aren't doing it for me. Oh. Nothing attacking me yet. Tissue and an alarm clock. Huh. The clock's broken, but otherwise no big deal. Quick, write down what number the clock says. You never know when it could be a clue. It's a magazine. Just some kind of gossip magazine. Teaching Despair. Hope House. Hope House. An orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill. But behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Hope House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. You just ignore the H in the middle of that, huh? Street Sweeper Social Club, 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. What, does Kiryu run it? Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Hope House, has this to say. Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. I don't know, it doesn't sound like heathens to me. It just sounds like an actual religious house. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may in fact be a prison, or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Hope House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Hope House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Isn't he dead? I guess this is more the job of like a lore breakdown video or a wiki dive, but I think Joseph Schreiber was another name we encountered in Silent Hill 2 when we were in the hospital. I want to say that we read his articles, or his like camera was in the garbage or something, or maybe he was even dead. Hope House. I feel like I've heard that name before. Not much of an article, by the way. It's more of a declaration that at some time in the future there might be a real article. Because I guess an investigative reporter, all he said was the first thing you would hear, which is like, oh, something suspicious going on over there. And then he didn't go any further. He didn't successfully gain any additional information after the initial, like, oh no, spooky over there. And then he published that. That's potentially like, you're potentially liable for like with a, you could be like damaging people by writing about them in that way, without even bothering to investigate, because you're making them seem like a bunch of creepy cultists that abuse their children, and for all you know, their kids are just being little shits, and that they're just crying for attention, and that nothing's been done to them, but they're doing that thing where kids realize that they can cry to get their way sometimes or whatever, like when a kid just breaks down in the middle of a shopping mall or something, and you're just like, come on, or some other things where it's like, he's like, I don't know, some kids cried, you know, the thing that kids never do. So I'm gonna write an article about these people. Like, potentially you're massively misrepresenting people, so it's actually kind of irresponsible that he didn't have more information before he published. This should be one of the ones where my patients are supposed to be, I'm looking for. Oh no, this doll doesn't have a leg. Is he finally mad at me? 'Cause, like, I guess an investigative reporter, all he said was the first thing you would hear, which is like, oh, something suspicious going on over there. And then he didn't go any further. He didn't successfully gain any additional information after the initial, like, oh no, this doll doesn't have a leg. Is he finally mad at me? Where are we at here? Goodbye, Heather. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to your love. It's all over. Leonard despises me because I made fun of it, saying it would come to this. It? You called Leonard it? If it weren't for his meddling, I would have been able to meet you in just a little while. Then I could have taken you to my world. A world for us, alone. A more beautiful than this one. And I had been waiting for this day. For today. The day I'd see you. The day you'd save me. Today. Heather, watch out for him. Leonard is no ordinary guy. Farewell. I loved you. Aw. Heather, my goddess. Heather, my lover. Heather. My. And it just stops mid-article. Mid-writing. The doll is all torn apart. Really pretty sad to look at. I wonder who did it anyway. My reaction was that it said, Heather, I loved you, past tense. And it wasn't like a breakup message, so it's more like, oh no, he's speaking about me in the past tense like I'm already dead. Which is not a great tone for me to deal with right now. Oh boy. Please don't kill me. Oh, here they come. Ambush. Ow, shit. Jesus. Safety? Safety. That was a bad time.